This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hello everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now, I've been wanting to do this series for some time. Instead of, oh, let's talk about the company and this, that, and the other, I want to tell you why I think a company's great. So I'm not getting paid to do this or anything like that, or trying to get people to notice the channel so they would back the channel. This is my personal feelings about a bunch of companies. And the name of the series is why this company is so great, or why is blank so great. And it's my personal opinion of why a company is so great, and the things that it does, and the way I see that company, and the way I'm impassioned to buy games from these particular companies. Now, just because we start with this company isn't a slight on any other company. We will be covering a numerous amount of companies. There are some companies I don't like, so I won't be covering here. So if you don't see them, know that I don't think the world of them. Or maybe I just haven't gotten to them yet. But the first company I wanted to talk about is GMT. Okay? Their games really stand out. They are the 500-pound gorilla in the room. When you talk about war games, who better than GMT with their quality and their P500, and how they are able to bring back some of the older games, and make things that were out of print printable again. Their science fiction division with Space Corp, Talon, Space Empire. I mean, I can go on and on. I'm looking up at half the games, and when I look around this room, half my games are GMT games. Their war games are phenomenal, and the quality is some of the best. When you open up a box, you get fantastic quality components from a fantastic company that is impassioned and is driven by this very unique P500 system. Okay, we get 500 pre-orders. We're going to make this game. Now, for them, it's a smart business model, okay? And they're able to produce more games, because the more you back, the more they're going to be able to produce and put these games out and make them available for you. 500 is not a lot of people. So just hitting that threshold, there may be a middle-of-the-road type of game that you want. There's a chance it's going to get funded. They really put out a great amount of feelers out there and make these things available where it's up to you to fund. Now, some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a smart way to do business, because it's going to help them not only be able to produce more games, but be able to concentrate on developing new games, and some fantastic designers that they have working for them, and putting out some of the fantastic things that they do, such as the coin games. I mean, look how popular, and how these coin games bridge an incredible gap between Wargamer and Eurogamer in a lot of ways. It really just kind of brings these two unique groups together and tells a fantastic historical story. And I admire them for that. Look at Dominant Species. Okay, how that is again a type of war game and Euro game that meshes together, but we're talking about evolution, and how they took the top of evolution and made it absolutely fascinating and fun. These are the things that the brilliant people at GMT do. Okay, the racing game Thunder Alley. Okay, another exciting, wonderful game, in Apocalypse Road. How can we not forget that one? That ties in with it, giving you all kinds of different kind of errors, and doing different things, and every time it feels so fresh. The fantastic Silent Victory series. some of the best solo games out there. Now, I don't want to slight any other companies, but I will be talking about a lot of these wargaming companies, and I consider them as good. But when I really think, I do not hesitate to buy a GMT game ever. And if it comes out, I want it in my collection. And the fantastic job that they do, from Ancients to the Napoleonic era to Revolutionary War era, Liberty and Death, and World War II, World War I. I mean, this back shelf is full of GMT games, okay? And this is why this company is so great to me, is the quality, the professionalism, and the fantastic gameplay. I just hope they will be around for a long time and produce more games than I can ever put in this studio. So, there you go. That's why I think GMT is so great. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.